Ireland for the last.
Okay, so I'm going to enlist my mate Daz. He's going to tell you the top 5 ways that we buy tickets when we're traveling around. Number 1, online.
Okay, so just talking about ticketing then, it was quite difficult when we first started coming out. You used to have to go to a bank and often banks were shut, things like that. It was quite difficult to get tickets. You had to provide documentation there and then. These days, you can go via various websites to get the tickets that don't include the third-party via GoGo style where people are making a mint off you. The likes of Napoli, Roma, Lazio, etc. you'll find on this ticket.
Number 2, official fan cards.
Also, there's quite a few clubs that use their own systems and have their own memberships in places, and you can see here that Inter have their Siamo Noi card. That's me there, nice little mugshot. With details on the back, etc. You can load tickets directly onto that, so you don't have to get the physical thing, you can just get it loaded onto your membership number. Similarly with Milan, they've got the Quadro Rossonero card.
Number 3, club shops.
Also, you can get tickets from the club shops as well, so if you decide that you're in Italy and you're in one of the relevant cities where the football match is taking place, find out on the day, just make sure you go down to one of the club shops. Take your passport with you, because otherwise you're going to have no joy, and they should be able to provide the tickets there for you on the day.
If you tried the first 3 and you still can't get a ticket, we're going to go into number 4, at the stadium.
I suppose my least favourite way of getting a ticket would be to go to the ground on the day. Often there's ticketing booths there knocking around. Also, less reliably, you can get tickets off touts knocking around. They tend to be carrying laminated sheets showing you where in the ground they've got tickets in, pointing out the things. And very often they're trying to make their living as well, so it's often the least preferred way, but it is a way nonetheless.
And number 5, social media. Don't be afraid to get onto Twitter. Search tickets, search various fans and fans group. When you find the right person, just send them a message, send them a tweet. And you never know, they might be able to point you in the right direction, point you into the direction of some fans that are selling some tickets, and either way, it's just a good way of trying to get that ticket. Okay, so a quick recap. We got number 1, that's going to online ticketing stores. Number 2 was fan cards from the official website. Number 3, that was club shops. The number 4 option was to brave it, get your jacket on and go down to the stadium. The 5th and final option was to hit social media. Okay, so you've got your tickets. Now what? You need to head over to the game. There's a few interesting things that you probably want to know. How much does a ticket cost, for example?
Ticket prices can range. If you're going to watch the smaller clubs and you're sitting on their curvas or at the ends of the ground, you can pick up tickets for about €10. If you're going down the long sides, down the sides of the pitch, you can be charged some serious money in those areas. For example, in San Siro, I've seen tickets go for as high as €300–400 down the long sides in the key areas. So if you want to keep costs down, you're looking on the curvas behind the goals, you're talking between €10–25. So it's cheap enough for a day out. Even if you're not that much of a football fan, you just want to experience the atmosphere, then go along. It's well worth it for that price.
A little added bonus for all the football geeks out there, and you're not just a tourist. You can get onto the Serie website, get the match reports, and you can get all the stats for the game, top goal scorers, recent history, all of that info, and get your geek on before the game. Before, after, and during the game, a really good app that I personally use, I'm not being paid to say this, is Live Scores. Check it out on the Google and Apple App Store. It's really good. It's got all the stats, starting lineups, fixtures, tables, all of that info, all the good stuff. One of the other important things you need to know about, whether you're in Italy or any European stadium, even South American stadium, is understanding where to sit, because there's a lot of misconceptions. Some of them are true though, I guess, in terms of safety in the stadium. Where should you sit? Can you sit with certain sectors of fans? The most important thing to know, especially with Italy, is there's 2 parts of the stadium. One is called the curva, not that swear word you're probably thinking of. A curva is the corner behind the goal. It's the behind the goal area. Generally in Europe, that's where the quote-unquote ultras or the hardcore fans are. That doesn't necessarily mean you can't stand or sit there. That's just where the most singing, all the flares, all the atmosphere is. And then you have the tribuna, which is the long side of the stadium. Generally, as Daz mentioned, these are the premium seats, but obviously these are going to be the nice seats as well. The family sectors are generally in this area. And like all football fans, as soon as you've been to the game, sometimes you haven't got the good view of that penalty decision or that critical part of the game. You probably want to go and catch the highlights after the game. Liga Serie A have a really good website, and especially on YouTube, check out their YouTube channel. They can show all the highlights in high definition after the game, so you can check that out afterwards. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some interesting facts. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you click that like button. It really does make a difference. Also click the subscribe button if you're interested and want to see more of these videos. And for now, please get in touch. Follow us on all the social media links. And don't be afraid to get in touch with us if you want us to come and see your city, your team, and your passion. Peace out.